Welcome to day 8 and 9. Mom was having lunch with her cousins today in Neighbourne, so while she did that, I went over to see Janet. Mom normally would have had lunch with the cousins in downtown York, but they've changed their local spot to Neighbourne. So having dropped Mom off there, I drove over to Kaywood and spent the afternoon with Janet making fruit cake. And this is Eeyore stealing a piece of coffee cake for breakfast. Janet's fruitcake is absolutely delicious, and we have it all wrapped up in the trunk of the car to hopefully manage to get back home. Fingers crossed for me. Janet was absolutely adorable on Monday. She put out a cold dinner slash lunch for us, if you will, and she got everything out. I sat down, I looked at the table and said, "Now then, Janet, this looks delicious." So she got out like coleslaw, salad, bread, pickled beets, a few other bits and pieces, and I said, "Now then, Janet, if you'd like me to eat off the placemat, I will happily do so, but a plate might be less mess to clean up at the end." And she looked at the table, realized that she'd forgotten to put plates on the table, although she'd given us knives and forks, and wondered where her marbles were going, got the plates out. We had a lovely giggle and enjoyed our lunch while we waited for the hot mixture to cool while we ate. So we sat and chatted, and then once it was cold, we added in the eggs and the flour, put them in the baking loaves, and popped them in the oven for a lovely 2-hour sit in the oven. Having the baking afternoon come to a close was bittersweet because it meant I was leaving Janet for the afternoon. However, I decided to pay a surprise call on a friend, and nothing quite like turning up on someone's doorstep and telling them there's a lost Canadian outside, but you can hear them inside the house whinging about who would be calling on a Monday at 5:45 in the evening and sounding very displeased with the person standing on their doorstep. And then when they realize it's a lost Canadian, get very, very excited that there is a lost Canadian on the doorstep. So that made up for all of it, which turned into a great Monday. And then it was off to Tuesday. Today was one of Mum's long days. We got ready. We went to Newby Hall for a house tour. No pictures in this one, as I'm sure you remember. Very sorry, but I can't change these things. Again, a beautiful example of a John Carr house with Robert Adam interiors. So you know the ceilings are divine and everything is immaculately symmetrical. Because I covered Newby Hall in, I believe it was day 11 of the May trip, and it's around the 11-minute mark. If you want to hear more about Newby, go ahead and watch that one. V came with us today. She packed a splendid picnic, and it was great fun having her along for the day. So as we drove from Newby to Goldsboro, we enjoyed the lovely picnic that V brought along for us. At Goldsboro Hall, they were doing a special house and garden tour at 2 p.m. So we were taken through the house by, I think her name was Janet as well. Maybe it wasn't. I don't know. She took us through the house, showed us a couple of rooms. It's now a hotel that specializes in weddings and just general luxury accommodation, if you will. And again, if you want to hear more about Goldsboro, I think there's another video about Goldsboro elsewhere, but Princess Mary lived here for a while with her husband before they moved to Hawood House. Then we decided we were going to go back off to Markenfield after Goldsboro to drive down the driveway with the GoPro on versus off like last time. Just because I wanted the memories of what Markenfield driveway is like. Grass up the middle of the road really gives the road character. And unlike last time, nothing came hurtling up the driveway towards me. And there was no need to get out of the way. So that was good fun. Then it was on to Grantley Hall, where we wandered around and debated having a cocktail, but we also wanted to get back to York for dinner. she really, the young lady who has purchased Grantley, she's really done so much to bring this building back to life. It is worth a visit, if not a stay. So do go. Just go. All three of these today have been covered before, and I've talked about them previously, but it now has me in a mind that I need to read up some more on what the Doomsday Book is and learn more about that and other homes that are mentioned within it, because a lot of them have been mentioned in this. So it'll be interesting to understand more about what the Doomsday Book is. So I'm going to put that on my list of things to Google. Enjoy Newby, Markenfield, Grantley, and Goldsboro in not that order at all, but enjoy. And I will chat to you in the next one. See ya, folks.